Leon, you bastard! Where'd you come from?
I came from the fucking ether. Wait for Zeph to part.
Wait for Zeph to part, and then everybody toot your horns at the same time.
Get ready.
1, 2, 3. They shut up!
Ooh, bus. Come on, truck. Put the horses in there.
Hey, got him!
Run in the wall like a slitter.
Whoa! What the f***?
Whoa! Yeah!
Whoa!
Whoa!
What happened there?
Tonight, somebody pulls out.
Hey!
You know
I'm on a clean streak of damage, you motherfucker.
Not anymore.
That's how I got bumped.
Yeah, stay on that side of the road.
Karma's a bitch. You're more broke than BL Warframe. Shut up! I'm still mastering rank 5. I'm low compared
get
to
your money
you
up.
bastards, okay? Leave me alone. I'm just gonna go crouch in the corner and stay here then. F you.
Alright, folks, you heard it here first. You whiny little bitch.
Or the achievements just
You know, let
like
me check the fucking in-game achievement.
What? What the fuck? That corpus just skyrocketed through the ceiling. God damn it, Sheila, you're sitting on the floor and you're still on your tablet. Pretty sure my Anaconda would have... What the f***? Game? Game? What? Shit! How do I avoid her poison then?
You don't.
You just kill her immediately.
Alright, I
You
guess I
just
gotta...
try to kill her
Guess I gotta
before she
charge in.
kills.
Ah!
Ow!
I'm going to be fucking broke.
How? What even happened there? What even happened?
Of course, you've got the legendary gnome up the top there. Oh, Jesus Christ! Ah! That was one of the most chaotic bags ever, I reckon. You scared me enough, I knocked my desk and it knocked off my webcam. Who's staying back at the ship anyway, between us three? Chat, who do you think should be in technical support? Oh! Shit!
Hey, you idiot! Why did you stay there?
Why? I thought I was gonna land right in front of me! God damn it! That's me!
Which one of you is real?
Oh!
Kill it!
Oh! Double
to
kill!
do it.
Got a bolt. Ah! Oh, for fuck's sake! Daleon's a... End of story. Hi! Hello! Hello! Oh! Me! What? Okay! Oh, for fuck's sake! Why? What's killing me?
My butt, it hurts.
Oh, shit! I didn't even realize that was there.
I need to raise mine up a little bit more, actually.
Ah, you bastard!
Oh, I'm so... I actually didn't realize you were there. I'm so fucking sorry.
Ah, wrong portal! Why do we even have that portal?
No. Oh,
Why is she blaming me for your deaths? Alright, you know, I'm gonna give you the blame for once.
Yes, Orange. Bloom did act like a fool just now.
it's all you, man!
I give up! I give up! Why? 3, 2, 1, hit it!
Not even doing anything.
You're not even... Are you holding your handbrake? Oh god.
I was not. I was not touching anything. You couldn't even push me!
Whoa! Sorry. Jump right into you. Oh shit, I'm off the cliff. Ah! Ah!
Really? Did you actually go
down.
off the cliff?
Oh, that looked like a painful nut shot right there. He's pointing a rocket launcher at me, isn't he? Oh my god! You sent me flying!
What the f is that flying?
Oh my god! I'm not in control of this! I'm not. Oh, what's happening? God damn it!
Oh,
Shit on! You know what I'm thinking of platform? What?
don't you you fucking prick!
No, no! No, you fucking. No!
Hi!
No, no! Where's the cockpit? Where's the cockpit? Where's the cockpit? This will crash our game. I hope you
That is-
realize that. Oh!
Wrapped this game!
Light the fuse. That actually makes it. Wow! I should not have been in there. Whoa! Me, that was close. Ah, you sack of shit. Oh, not good, not good, not good! Ah, shit! God damn it, I'm stuck! You bastard, let me free! Whoop! Oh my god!
Go to bed!
No!
Yes!
Why?
Because 2 streamers are sitting here in bed doing nothing.
Go to bed! 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 You scared the shit out of me. That was executed perfectly.
Oh, fuck's sake!
Well, for some reason that intro didn't transition as smooth as I wanted to. Probably because I recently disconnected and reconnected my capture card. Hang on, something's not right. Give me a second, chat. I am not on the language screen. I am on the main menu. My capture card is just being a dick. Oh, that's why. It's considered a second device now. There we go. I moved a bunch of things around. What the fuck? Hang on. Capture card, why you do this to me? Is this because I finally connected the pass-through to my monitor? Well, while we wait for that to... Oh, jeez. While we wait to come round... Hello, chat. How's everybody doing? Can you guys hear everything okay, or is it, No, that looks okay. Okay, game capture. Will you work? Yes, there we go. That's what we're looking for. Right, that's running swell, and it's on my center monitor. Nice and smooth. I love it. When the proxy right, it's that clip, that truck simulator clip. Did that play? I wasn't watching the intro. Did that clip play at some point? That clip is actually fucking funny. Hello, Zeph, an original. Redeeming first once again. How are you? I'm on VRC again. No, I'm curious, what shit even happens in VR chat? Well, anything, I guess. So, I reckon today's goal is going to be another endurance race. Thinking the Gran Valley 300 kilometers, and according to a guide I read, that's one that will probably take almost 2 hours this time. It's one that's much longer than the last few endurances I've completed in this game. There it is. Gran Valley Speedway Endurance Race. My friends are screaming in my ears, they can't hear you. Making a goal to redeem first streams again like I used to. You were one of the stream catchers, weren't you? You know what? I'm sitting in the Skyline Super Silhouette right now. Let's see how it fares for a couple laps, and if it doesn't work out, then it's an easy switch. Because if I'm being honest, I've got no idea what I'm going to be up against. We'll wear mediums as always. I seem to be able to make those last longer than the AIs in comparison. Right, endurance race. And I get carpal tunnel in my hands when I do this using a DualShock 2 controller, so this is going to be fun. Wait, road cars? Oh shit, we're in road cars, okay. Well, I'm not going to be driving a race car in this one, because that's going to be like cheating. If anything, I'll probably get in the, I don't know, what should I get in? The Skyline R33, perhaps? Or maybe... Let's look through my garage and consider the options. Maybe we can get one of the touring cars I got before. Maybe the R390. The R390 road car I got earlier could be a good idea. That's only 351 horsepower, but with its weight, that could be a good candidate. And its MR Splendor. Yeah, you know what? Depending on what else I see on the list, we could probably use that. Something suitable for endurance. The disc is being a prick. There we go. Well, the Mines R34 could also work. Yeah, you know what? Let's take a Skyline on an endurance race. That wouldn't be my first time taking a Skyline on an endurance race, if I'm being honest. Imagine if I took a Civic. I doubt the Civic will be powerful enough for this. "300 kilometers. When you think about it, that's quite a long distance. That's longer than what I drive for work on a regular basis. Oh shit, I haven't put racing slicks on this car yet. Oh well, we'll just have to see how long its normal tires last. Right, well I hope you guys have your popcorn, because we'll be enjoying... We are going to have a good, decent sized race in this one. So we've got a Porsche, we've got a Jaguar. That's more like a rough than a Porsche. You know what, chat? I fear my front wheels are going to wear out much faster than my rears, judging by the temperature here. This isn't a bad car. I think I'll put racing slicks on though. We could use the extra grip. Racing slicks and that's it. Nah, keep to the Mines R32. Now I'm second guessing myself. What should I drive? There's so many cars in my garage. Chat, remind me to give the disc a bit of a clean at some point. Or maybe even give the laser lens a clean. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. I've got a disc cleaner in there somewhere. Take a Yaris on that endurance race. That would be funny. Mine's R33, Stagia. Let's stick with the Skyline. So Scare, how's things going with you? You guys going all good up there? Oh, and Zeph, how's things up there too? Tires, that's what I'm looking for. I'm gonna use medium, I reckon. Sweet! Mediums should do the trick. You know, I don't even know what cars we're up against here. You know, if I'm being honest, I kind of feel like buying a rough for this. You know what? Let's be unique. Let's use a rough. Make your mind up, Proxy. What do you mean? Like, how's things been up in Auckland after that storm? I wonder, do we have anything that looks like a, Porsche 959 or something? This could be a good option. I like that Porsche. RCT. The Yellowbird's also a good option. You know what? Should we take this car and play like the Blackbird from One Guard Midnight? Is it this model? I think it's this model. It's either the CTR Yellowbird or the, could it be the RCT? It's hard to tell just by looking at it in this game. Now, let's take the Yellowbird on this. One Guard Midnight, baby! Sweet. Give this thing racing slicks. Should I give this thing a little bit of extra power? It's an RR. The handling of it should be okay. Just in case, I'll put a racing muffler on it. See if we can get that Boxer 6 sound out of it. Get weight reduction on it too. It's almost damn One Guard Midnight style here we're doing. Ah, of course. I feel like racing modifications are only meant for Japanese cars. I've not seen a European car that takes the racing modification yet. There we go. That should balance the odds a little bit. Let's just hope I don't have too much wheel spin. Porsches have good traction in the rear though, so I think we'll be okay. Alright, Blackbird, let's do this. Too bad they haven't put the 240Z in this game. Wait, have they? Maybe. Oh yeah, actually, it might be. Imagine if I went for like a Devil Z build in a Blackbird. That would be One Guard Midnight. Oh, I should have taken the special stage endurance in that. That's the other thing I forgot. Suspension. Forgot about the suspension. Need that suspension. Need that handling. I need to fucking get on with it already. Tell you what, there was no way I was going to do that race with normal tires in that Skyline. I think I would have burnt my fronts out in a couple laps. Suspension, here we go. Why didn't I think of this before? Nope, we've already done all the special events. We're sitting at about 48% right now, I think, in terms of game completion. You know, it might actually be quite fitting doing the Gran Turismo World Championship last. In fact, I wonder if it will like play end credits or something after the Gran Turismo World Championship. All right, let's finally hit it. Thought I knocked something over there. That's fine. I can deal with a standard clutch. Right, might take me a bit of getting used to this handling. Never driven a RR car before in this game. This probably still isn't the matching Porsche 911 model, but that's okay. Oh! Surprisingly for its power, this car's got some pretty good handling. Need to get used to this elevation change though. It's got much different elevation changes here to what it does in Gran Turismo 7, and I'm quite used to the highway variant. If I am right, this car probably only has 4 gears. Okay, now I got 5. You know, come to think of it, this isn't my first endurance on Grand Valley Speedway. I did one of these in Gran Turismo 4 once. I'm pretty sure that was also for 300Ks now that I think about it. This is like a throwback in a way. Except, I did that in a BMW M3 GDR. Not a Porsche 911. Right, we're in a pretty good power band for this one. Almost 2 minutes per lap, so... yeah, this will probably take about 2 hours. Oh shit. Give or take a little. One of these days, one of these laps, that corner is going to spin me out. Almost guaranteeing you that. This car looks pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. Oh. Damn it! I'm still getting a feel for this car, so bear with me. How many laps are my tires gonna last, I wonder? And I'm willing to bet my rear tires are gonna wear out a lot faster than my fronts, given the nature of this car. my guess is probably 19 laps, give or take. Just like it was before. At this point, I'm now kind of glad I put those racing brakes on. Need to remember to straighten up in that part. Dang it. And it's bad gravel as well. Field's splitting up pretty quickly, actually. Ow. Go wrong with a Porsche in racing games. Damn it, why did I switch to the left? Shit, I could already see the tint on my rear tires changing already. Is the rear tire really under that much stress? Holy shit. It only took my rear tyres a few corners to warm up, whereas it took my fronts nearly the whole lap. My rears are going to be the tyres to babysit here. I put the throttle on too early. Yeah, this should take a little under 2 hours. There we go, finally did that corner right. Gee, 4 laps and they've already started to burn out. I sense this is going to be the endurance of frequent pitting. This thing probably has a little too much rear downforce if we're being fair. I'm not the only RR here though. That Jaguar back there would be one too. Everyone's leaving each other in the dust here. There you go. That's the way it's done. Would be awesome if there was a super speedway endurance in here. Just a good amount of ring racing. You could probably do that in arcade mode if we're being fair. drat. I might get maybe 10 laps out of this. Oh, damn it. I wonder if I've already left enough space for first place to not pass me when I pit in. Well, that gate would have long closed by now. Second place is quite a few corners away. There's probably a split time showing up on the screen and I'm not paying attention. Seriously, how are my rear tyres dealing with a lot more pressure than my fronts? My fronts are the ones that are handling all the steering and potentially understeering themselves. This defies logic in many ways. Hey, I tell you what, the tyre wear leaves for some pretty good sliding potential. How's everything looking and sounding, chat? Is it all good? Or do I need to turn the game down? Maybe if I turn it down just a smidge. That's better. That was nicely held. Okay, always avoid first gear. Do you know, today, half the internet was taken down around New Zealand? Was like out for the morning? Basically, one of the providers here in New Zealand, 1NZ I think it was, yeah, it was 1NZ. Their whole entire fibre network throughout the whole South Island and the lower half of the North Island was completely out. It's all nice and fixed though, thankfully. Yeah, I could definitely get 10 laps out of this tyre. Ooh, what car is that I'm coming up behind? He must be driving slow if I've been able to lap him in 8 laps. No doubt second place will start lapping him as well. Oh, he's pitting in. Look, did his tires wore out faster than mine? Bloody hell. I wonder at what tyre threshold do the AIs usually pit in? Someone else must have pit earlier because there's someone coming up right behind me. So that probably means I lapped 2 cars just now. Albeit now I do have enough time to pit in and not lose first place. Depends on how big the pit lane is on this track, I suppose. How does the stream look, chat? Does it look okay? Because I know the Windows stream I did before was horrendously laggy. So I just want to make sure everything's broadcasting okay. Like it should. I'm too tired for this shit. I'm going to sleep. Have fun. Good luck with the races and stream. Fair enough, Scare. Sounds like you've had one hell of a day, my friend. Catch you next time, eh? As long as you keep the streak, then you're all hunky-dory. Sorry, I meant that, that sounded like I was saying, keep the streak or else. Oh yeah. Right, we're 10 laps. 6 of the way here. Of course, I got a 42 watt streak. I gotta keep stream open. Oh yeah. It's highly admirable, the streaks you have. No need to pit yet, I don't think. My lap times are still remaining consistent. I got a 92 watt streak for a UK streamer. 92! That's like almost 3 damn months. If he were to stream every day. That's huge, man. Personally, I do about, I think 140 streams a year. So, that's like half my stream, half my yearly stream count. Over half, actually. Oh! Dang it. Oh! Well, that kink in the middle there hasn't spun me out, but I spun out at that hairpin many times. There we go. It's not worth trying to get a high watch streak if you're going for points. It's not worth trying to get a high watch streak if you're going for... What do you mean? Like... Don't you get bonus points for a high watch streak? Or are you saying that the points you get for a high streak doesn't matter? Oh yeah, I'm definitely getting a lot more sliding in the rear now. Time to pit, I say. Almost went into the grass there. Let's see if I can hold my lead. Be awesome if I could. Pretty sure I could. Second place has presumably pitted themselves. Too bad there's no low poly men working on your car. That would be cool to watch. Right, fresh tires, baby. So there's not too much of a weird difference between my fronts and rears. My fronts are yellow fading into orange when my rears are red. And who are you, my good sir? Are you a fellow Porsche? He looks like a fellow Porsche. That looks like one of the classic races, actually. Oh no, that's a Porsche. Old versus new. In fact, I think that's the correct model for a Blackbird. Yeah, it is. Bollocks, why didn't I check that? Oh well, I am the GT spec Blackbird. I have to wonder where second place is. I've got a big distance on these guys. I still think it's too bad you can't feather the throttle in this game. And driving on the highway variant again after this is going to be rather interesting. It is quite nice that they've kept the curves the same though on the Grand Valley Highway variant. Like, I can just about picture it in my head. Ooh, 1:49 lap time. We're getting faster and faster. It would have been a fastest lap just now, I'd warrant. I was gonna try and take it further. There we go. Woo. I wonder, did they put endurance races in Gran Turismo 1? I'm kind of curious on that part. Bit too much throttle. There we go. Launching in second gear is definitely the answer. Bollocks. Right, tyres are starting to fade into yellow. Yeah, lurking time. No problem, scare. Fall asleep to the sound of a running engine. This doesn't sound like a boxer. What does it sound like? Yeah, well, 60 laps is a nice even number for 300 kilometers. I suppose it would be rounded off, like maybe slightly less, maybe slightly more Ks. Just to keep it at a nice even number, you know? You know? Now what car's this one? V505. This is probably the Jaguar. That's either a Jaguar or a TVR. Might be a TVR actually. Oh, the Viper spun out. The Viper spun out and I think that TVR collided with it. That's not something you see every day. Now, in a way, the field's gathered again. Never mind, 2 of them are pitting in. I admit, I think I'm getting a little bit wonky. I blame the rear tires. Ray decided to kick out there. Yeah, the field's all bunched up again. It's like the race just started. I doubt I'm a lap ahead of everyone. Second place is probably still charging up behind me. You know, now that I think about it, this track is full of hairpins. Races like these are definitely a test of, well, a car's endurance at least. How well it survives at full throttle without getting scored, blown up, or I was going to say clogged up full of carbon, but that's if you drive your car too slow. Ooh, damn it. Don't like it when the bumps and jumps fling me to the grass. Oh shit. Don't mind me, chat. I'm just exploring the lines. What could go wrong? I'm kind of lost in thought at the moment. What game should I try to 100% after 100%ing this? We could do Gran Turismo 3 or even Gran Turismo 1. A 100% journey in Gran Turismo 4 would just take ages. In fact, apparently it's not possible. What else? We could try 100% Test Drive Eva Destruction, but that doesn't take too long. Something classic. Something old, something that gives you a sense of purpose to 100%. Maybe even something like Need for Speed High Stakes, or could you 100% that? Pretty sure you could. Maybe the PC version, not the PS1 version. I'm not sure. Both of them have their own sweet little charms to it. Right, we're a third of the way done. Dang it. 22. That's a popular number in Grid Legends. Talk about a loss of retraction. I wonder what my time's going to be sitting at by the time I get past lap 30. I think this and Rome City Circuit 2 hours are the two longest endurances in this game. According to the guide I read, the rest of them take about just over an hour, give or take. Like Special Stage All Night took over an hour. Ah, fuck! Oh, time to pit. Speed limited. You gotta love it when any form of racing game has pit stops. Just that little of realism. Apparently my first gear is too short. Maybe third gear might be better around that corner. Probably will catch up to the field again soon enough. How many more laps is it going to say I've passed each opponent by, I wonder? It's ironic that I've painted the yellow bird black. Actually, you know what? That makes it even better that I'm calling this car Blackbird. Because, well, the car's called Yellowbird, but I painted it black, so you could, like, legitimately call it Blackbird. Tired ramblings of proxy aspect. I've had a pretty busy day at work, I will not lie. And I'm pretty sure I drove a total of like 140 Ks today. if those sponsors up on the tunnels change as well. Oh hey, those in chat. So in case you don't know, the 1 hour endurance series of Gran Turismo 7 is on its way back. That I am hosting. First race is going to be on May the 10th. The sign-in form, it's entry only, but the sign-in form's on my website if anybody wants to take part. I think we've got 2, maybe 3 entrants so far. I think I just witnessed 2 cars in the dirt. I think it was those same cars that crashed into each other before. That red Viper and the black, the blue Jaguar. It's either a Jaguar or TBR. One on 2. To be fair, I bet if I took that Skyline, we'd have my front square out a lot faster than the rest. I'll just strike a balance with cars like these. Tuned cars like these, I should say. In fact, I would have thought being lighter would have made my tires last a bit longer. Right, there's another car up ahead. Who is it? The 49-second lap time still stands. Nice. It's that Viper. I thought I passed him earlier. There was another car that crashed. Or there are 2 Vipers. Maybe there are 2 Vipers, I don't know. I'll have to gather everybody up again, most likely. This Porsche's got awesome rims. Almost halfway. We'll get to the halfway point at either just under or exactly an hour. those vents on my rear sure like to come and go. Oh. You know, I have to wonder if I was playing this on my PS2, would there be any texture smoothing, I wonder? Probably would be faster loading times as well, because of the faster spinning disc. Go, little Porsche. Yeah, I'd say it would be just after an hour. Sorry, just under an hour. Maybe like 6 minutes under an hour. Chat, excuse the yawning. Getting a little slidey with the rear end here. I can see someone in the distance. They must have just gotten out of the pits. It's that Viper again. Didn't I come across the Viper like just before? That's not the Viper, that's something else. What is that again? I think that's like the... It's not Mr. Storm. You know, I don't know. Too much throttle. Too much throttle again. In the tunnel, no less. And I was just about to overlap him too. Damn it, I was looking at chat. How you guys doing anyway, all good? I think it's kind of cool how they make the endurance races based on lap counts still here and not on a timer. Because if you ask me, I think lap counts are more interesting and more strategic. Not losing it again. man. Really wish I could fit in the throttle on here. Alright, here we go. We've just passed lap 30. That puts us exactly halfway through. And 58 minutes in, so... yeah, I'd say we definitely get this done in less than an hour. Oh, what happened, Mr. Drifter? That's at TBR, I think. There's so many cars spinning out. Oh! Including me. Ah, I thought I could hold it. Fuck you, Jaguar. I still can't tell if that's a Jaguar or a TBR. If anything, that's probably a TBR Griffith or something. I'm not the only one spinning out over there. Seems everybody's suffering from bad tire-vitis. Bad tiring. World's biggest brake marker signs. does that corner there, having tyre barriers and then a ramp upwards, remind me of Kyoto Driving Park? Reminds me of those, I can't remember what corner it was, but it's those ones where you've got a corner, but then you've got a corner like exact opposite. So like it forms a curved X or something like that. If you ask me, that's one of the best parts of the track. Where it all switchy-roos. Need a pet. Stop. Pit stop time. My left is a lot more worn than the, right. Oh, didn't mean to initiate that on the grass. Right, rest and recharge and ready. At least these endurance races don't have damage or anything like that. I actually remember discovering that damage was possible in at least arcade mode in Gran Turismo 2, which is represented by the little black spaces by the tyres. They turn red if your suspension there is damaged. But I'm curious if any races inside the normal GT mode have damage, because that would be pretty cool. Get it all fixed up in the pits and whatnot. Ooh. Feels like there's something crawling up my neck, but it's probably my shirt's tag rubbing up against my back. Do you guys hate that feeling? That it feels like something's crawling up your neck or your back? But it's just an itch or maybe a tag hanging out of your shirt or something. Oh! Oh, dang it! And with new tyres, no less. On that one, the grass is hereby blamed. This Porsche's killing it. Oh, the other Porsche spun out. Wait. Looked like for a second he was about to drive the wrong way. I think this race is so long that AIs are getting confused. Fuck you, Viper! I do have to wonder at this point, who is in second? Probably the guy that's up ahead of me on the track here. No doubt I would have overlapped him once, maybe twice. I'm still sticking pretty close to the fastest lap here. Because right now the fastest lap is 149.8, and I just got a 150.5, so that's like less than a second above the fastest. We're all quite evenly spaced out again. All goods, chat? Man, think about how much must be stored in the PlayStation 1's RAM right now. With all the replay recording and the big long race, the track, the half of the AIs. How much RAM does the PS1 have anyway? A couple megabytes of RAM, I guess. That rock wall is cool. Right, we're almost at lap 40. Stop yawning, damn it! right behind me. I wonder if you pitted. It's always the second tunnel. Second tunnel. Second tunnel. What even was that from, the secret tunnel meme? Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. I would actually be curious to look it up later. I remember when I did this endurance race in Gran Turismo 4, I basically had to strategize the pit stops and tire strategy, otherwise I would have lost. Or came second at the very least. There we go. Time flies. We're an hour and 15 minutes in already. Man, this fastest lap I've set, that's quite a tough one to beat. I gotta stop sliding. Alright, lap 40. 20 laps to go. Sweet. Might be too late. Yeah, too late. Damn it. I'm looking for a bump in the road as my braking point. Right, 2/3. This one's quite a good length endurance, I reckon. Too bad we don't have like a fastest lap of the race out of the whole grid or anything. And again, it's probably tough to log with a system like this, the way GG2 is wired up. And again, there also was a 1 in 3. I don't think there was 1 in 4 either. I suppose if you looked at the replay and looked at the other drivers' HUDs, you'd be able to see their fastest lap. Maybe. Oh, that was a good corner. What's the bit that car ahead of me is going to spin at some point? Spin, you bastard! Spin, you bastard! Spin, you bastard! Getting quite used to this Porsche now. Maybe not getting quite used to it, getting quite fond of it. This will definitely be handy in the rough races. Wait, actually no, rough doesn't have any races. This will be handy for the Germany World Cup though. There's no doubt there'll be a German section in the Gran Turismo World Champions. GT League I should call it. I knew it! I knew the car in front was going to spin out at some point. He's practically done the same thing as before. Spin out, then nearly go the other way. Gave him a bit of a cheeky push. A cheeky love tap, a little kiss. Come to daddy. Come to daddy. Exiting some of these corners with bad lines. This thing's a big ass vent and spoiler. That times are starting to slow down. Not sure if it's because of my tires or if I'm getting tired. Ah! One or two more laps though before the next pit, that's for sure. You know, I'd have to see if I can make these tires last out the rest of the race once I pit. I don't know. I think I would at least need to pit at 47. So it might be that I'll need to pit again not long before the end of the race. It's too bad you can't switch tyre compounds. I definitely put super softs on near the end of the race so I can set a faster lap time. Yeah, tyres are turning red. We're pitting. Box. I can't sleep. Fair enough, mate. Maybe the sound of this Porsche can soothe you. I got a friend that would probably fall asleep to things like this. Oh, yeah. The rear ends is gone. Definitely going to pit. It's got barely any grip when the tires are red. I'm running off 5 hours of broken sleep. Honestly, me too. And I did a lot of driving today. I'll tell you what, broken sleep, it's the worst possible feeling. Especially when you're waking up. We're almost done. We've got 15 laps to go. I think this one was our second to last pit stop. I doubt I'll be able to outlast the tyres till the end. The rears just wear out too quick. You know, it's kind of funny how it classes the in-lap and out-lap as actual laps. Even get decent sleep. You're good, man. What keeps you awake at night? There's only 1.5 hours of actual decent sleep. Yikes, man. Streaming background want to play this game and zone the stream out so hard. Fair. I mean, I guess the engine sound that you're hearing is quite repetitive. One would probably tune it out after a while. What are you playing, Zeph? You playing Warframe? For fuck's sake, everybody's spinning out as soon as I catch up to them. It's like an AI pathing activates and it gets itself confused. Playing Toons Universe on Roblox, I just die. Yikes. Man, I've not touched Roblox in months. The last game I played on Roblox was, I can't remember what it was called, but it was something to do with One Gun Midnight. There was one game I've actually been meaning to check out, and that's Sonic Speed Simulator. .426 though, that's a new record for me. So what's that? Is that like a climb the tower and survive kind of game? Lap counter's just ticking up ever so slowly. It slowly grows. Wow! Everybody hates that corner, it would seem. Dying, but GG on the new record. Yes, indeed. Oh shit. I used to have a sound redemption of someone yelling out, GG! Where did I put that? Did I get rid of that? Pretty sure I did. Now what's the bit heel spin out at some point? That's a Jaguar / TVR. I still can't work out what car he is. Hang on, I might be able to get a close look at him. Yeah, it's definitely a Jaguar. I can kind of make out the badge at the back there. I might have pushed him out there. I remember in Gran Turismo 7, this was off stream. Me and my buddies in the GT League, we were doing a sort of open car race. I was the only one that took an electric car. I took the Hyundai Ioniq 5. We were on Grand Valley Speedway, and the car just was competing. I think when we raced on Grand Valley, I think I came third out of 10th. Tell you what, it was a solid track for the coasting and regen braking. Everybody's spinning out. How many times have I lapped the AIs now? The AIs can't handle the pressure. Ooh, there we go. There we go. Alright, lap 50. We are making good progress, chat. Good progress. Woo! Come on, Blackbird. To be fair, even if they have put the 240Z in this game, I doubt I could paint it blue, like the Devil Z. Unfortunately, I don't think you can paint any cars once you bought them. I think the only time you can choose the color of a car in this game is if you buy one brand new. Ooh, the end is nigh. I say we definitely need to pit again before... I say we definitely need to pit again before the end of the race, though. Oh, I forgot about that kick again. This car is amazingly stable, though. I was expecting to do like loads and loads of sliding and throttle feathering, but no, I can basically send it around some of these corners. Porsches usually, oh shit, Porsches usually have some solid traction when taken off, but I guess if you get out of control, it's quite swingy. Because, you know, you got all the cars' weight in the rear as opposed to the front. You ask me, it would be so freaking weird having a car that, having a car with a frunk instead of a boot. Sorry, storage under the bonnet instead of the boot is what I was meant to say. Right, 9 laps to go. Fuck that one up. Hard to believe that this is 300 kilometers. That's almost the distance from where I used to live, Queenstown, to freaking Invercargill. And back. I'm taking this bloody car to Invercargill! There we go. I hear someone spun out over there. I can't tell who that was. You can't rotate the camera in this game, unfortunately. Ooh, we're almost there. Tell you what, there's no greater feeling than the finish of an endurance race. It's awesome. There's one other category called Rome City 2 Hours. I have to wonder if that one's actually going to be based off a timer rather than lap count. I'll have to test it at some point. There's so many turbo hisses. I guess the thing about the turbo noises in this game is you do eventually tune them out. Looking good. 7 laps to go. Hang in there. Uh-oh. Ooh, yes! There's just a lot of games. There's a couple of games I know that use Hang in There as like the announcer. Daytona USA, you have your crew chief saying in the air, 7 laps to go, hang in there. And then in Ridge Racer, like the original one, when you pass the finish line, you hear the announcer say, okay, the final lap, hang in there. I suspect I might need a pit next lap. Driving this Porsche for an hour and 44 minutes. Still though, this is pretty epic. Grid's nice and spread out again. Right, I'd say we're pitting next lap. 6 laps to go. Coming up on someone, what's the bit he's going to spin out? A bit of smoke coming out of his tires there. I thought he was going to spin out there. If I'm not careful, maybe I might spin out. What car even is that? I can't really tell. That looks like a Lotus. You know, I wonder with endurance races like this, people would be concerned about getting screen burns on their CRTs. Man, to play this game on a CRT again, that would be awesome. I had a CRT in my bedroom when I played this for the first time. A little tiny... I think it was like 20 inches? Alright, 5 laps to go. Brum, 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 brum. Oh, I can rev filter with this. Nice. How did I not know that? If I could fit in the throttle, I'd totally put my engine like, rawr, like what they do in Formula 1. Could I rev my car while pitting in Gran Turismo 4, I wonder? Maybe I need to get my PS2 and test. That red car must have spun because he's still behind me. Either that or he pitted right behind me. Must have pitted right behind me. My lap time is still 1:49, about the same lap time as what we got, I think I got that lap time back in lap, 11, I think. Four laps to go. Grand Valley is an awesome track. It's too bad it doesn't exist in real life. If I'm being honest, I'm still divided on myself as to whether I prefer this track as a highway or this track as a, well, track. Good. 3 laps to go. Oh! Oh, that was our new fastest lap! Sweet! 1:48, fuck yeah. .959. That took us like 40 laps to get. Oh shit. Oh, bollocks. Dang it. At least that was a good recovery. Might have hit the brakes a bit late there. Nope, I'm good. I've got a knack of taking corners quite wide. I can see the red tires turning yellow already. Or at least starting to turn yellow. 2 laps to go. You know, my hands surprisingly don't feel that bad. You know what I think would be the perfect music for the last couple laps? Is Zeph, you remember the music from Pokemon Sword and Shield, the Eternatus battle that both you and I love so much? That would be perfect for the last couple laps. Oh, coming up behind someone. Man, I have lost track of how many times I have passed these guys. Holy shit. How much horsepower these guys have compared to me. I've got like 590, I think, at the moment. Oh! Ah, damn it. I was busy adjusting something on my second monitor. Hey, that was like free braking right there. White flag is out. This is the final lap. Yeah, and then you get copyright strike. Ah, of course. Nintendo and their OSTs, right? But you gotta admit though, that is like... I still think it's one of the best soundtracks in a Pokemon game. Actually, I think the two best is the Eternatus battle from Sword and Shield and the Ultra Wormholes in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Those, I think, are my two most favourite soundtracks from Pokemon games. Red tires to turn in yellow. Jeez, I would not have survived. I would not have survived holding out to the end of the race on the last tires I used. Home stretch, baby! Fuck yeah! 1 hour and 56 minutes. That was like just under the forecasted time of 2 hours. Holy balls. And that ticks that one off the list. How many more have we got left? I think 4? Love ticking things off the list. GG, yes indeed. So we had a Venturi Atlantique. I passed him 1 times. Okay, so it was a TBR, not a Jaguar. 3 laps, 5 laps on the other rough, 7 laps on the Viper and the Lotus. It was a Lotus. How on earth did I get so many laps on those other 2 cars? That is freaking amazing. Okay, no, I'm not able to see their best laps or anything like that. That was crazy amazing. And like I said, there's no better feeling than finishing an endurance race. Oh, what? I can't see my past 10 laps. Oh. Wow, this makes up that 500,000 I spent on the rough. Oh, and I win a car. Whew. My wrist hurts a little after that one. Let's check the garage, see what cars I win. Wow, my bonnet is actually quite dusty. Need to give it a good screen clean. That rough CTR went far. Oh sweet, another R390. This one's the actual proper race car as opposed to the road car though. Nice. I should consider. Hey, this is the model I raced the Silhouette Skyline in once. I'll be considering that for another endurance race that's coming up. It's probably one that needs cars that amount of power. And that was brilliant. I think on that note, guys, time to call it a night for tonight. But that was one hell of a race. Yeah, we're going to be slowly ticking those endurance races off the list before we get to the GT World Series and the manufacturers challenges. I think the last couple endurances usually will take just about an hour, give or take. There's the Rome City one that takes 2 hours. I think that's the last 2-hour endurance that's out there. The rest of them will probably just take 1 hour, I think. I'll have to do some research on that at some point and figure out the best cars to use as well. And yeah, speaking of endurance races, you guys in chat, if you play GT7, there is the upcoming 1-hour endurance series. If you want to enter, the entry form, it's on my website somewhere. Let me put a link in my Discord server. The bot's down. Damn it. I gotta set my bot to like put a timer with my link or something on there. Yeah, I'll have to work on that at some point. Anyways, you guys have been amazing. Really do appreciate you sticking around throughout the whole race. Zeph, Scare, Original, if you're still lurking, good to see you guys again. I'll be live on Sunday. We'll be playing some more Test Drive Evo Destruction, hopefully more Crashes Smashes, and I kind of feel like playing a little crazier than what I usually do. Because who doesn't love seeing cars get smashed and crash and shit, right? Anyways, thank you all so much. Hope you enjoyed that show. That was a brilliant race. I'll love you and leave you from here. Until next time, guys. Proxy Aspect, signing off for the night. You all have a good one.